Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Friday, March the 25th. Keep in mind though, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out today or over the next several days. This reading may or may not be for you. This reading is also not sign specific, guys. So I will call out any zodiac signs that I do feel need mentioning throughout the reading though. So let's jump in and talk about these moon aspects really quickly. We really don't have a lot of transits going on astrologically speaking, but the moon has shifted into Capricorn. So, you think of Capricorn energy, the goat, finding that determination to climb that mountain, to face any challenges. We also have the moon square the sun today, and we also have the moon trine Uranus later this afternoon. So what's coming through is this me against you energy. It's feeling like a very painful power struggle within the collective. And it's creating this division energy between what it is that you want and what you need. And all of this is coming to the surface under this transit. So it's kind of like this energy of feeling torn between two choices, and making this decision, I feel, is creating all kind of internal challenges and struggles. So a lot of people in the collective going through this transformation process are going to feel very unsupported by others today, likely, which can create all kinds of emotional tensions, especially in any karmic relationships, especially dealing with the opposite sex. So you may need to settle for a compromise, even though it doesn't really feel right. I feel this minor transit is really kind of bringing up these long-standing irritations that have been, a daily struggle within your routines, and finally feeling that energized stimulation to take action to do something about it. So it is this deep struggle between what you want and what you need, and this is going to be played out internally, but it is going to be reflected in your outer reality. So do be prepared to confront some obstacles from the outside, and that's all going to be a reflection of the balance that you're feeling from within. So if you're flowing through the energies, odds are you're kind of in alignment, but in truth, many are struggling internally right now within the collective. And when we go through this awakening journey, we usually are our own worst enemy. So there can be a tendency to kind of attract some very challenging situations unconsciously in the energies today, as kind of like an attempt to recreate these tensions from early childhood in order to get you to, acknowledge these childhood habits, these childhood attitudes that really have hampered your progression in your adult life. So get ready to deal with any simmering relationship tensions. Any kind of annoyances that really have been swept under the rug are kind of coming to the surface, forcing you to kind of do something about it, creating this very emotional impulsivity. So many of us want to feel free to express these emotional impulses, especially when it comes to romance in our life. So it's this liberating awareness coming through that we are always capable of making our own rules without any preconceived notions or concepts when it comes to domestic priorities. So I kind of feel with the moon trine Uranus, this is going to allow us to be a little bit more receptive and unusually open when it comes to embracing emotional liberation. Cooperation is without a doubt going to be needed when it comes to releasing any possessive, jealous tendencies. So get ready to adapt to a lot of sudden changes and an upheaval when it comes to your domestic circumstances today. It's a lot of domestic changes where we find our creative imagination to channel all of these powerful cosmic energies in a new direction. So the energy really is allowing you to feel adequate to embrace these changes, to go towards personal commitment and personal success, and to attract a lot of new energies when it comes to fulfilling your private needs and your private desires. So a lot of futuristic visions, a lot of shift in perspectives. I'm being shown the Hanged Man, so it is shifting that perspective, embracing the next level of expansion of consciousness, and breaking free from this life-destroying limitation, stepping into freedom and exploration. So Uranus is demanding you face these inner conflicts when it comes to these lunar aspects in order to really commit to a new pathway. So I think a lot of open oppositions within some karmic contracts today, especially if you have felt, an obligation to somebody, really not there because of love, but out of obligation. And the energy is asking you to surrender this submissive attitude and to kind of take authority of your life in order to, have that self-respect again. So a lot of rebellious energy is what I feel, especially when it comes to any abuses of power that have been occurring within very unbalanced relationships. So I feel get ready to discover something maybe you didn't quite know before in order for you to go towards people that will really be your allies, in order to go towards communal orientation, in order to really trust your intuition and this interrelatedness when it comes to these toxic patterns. So I think get ready to make a very important decision today in the energies. Let's jump in with some cards and see what other energies need to come through for the collective. We are going to start off with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck, Soul Alignment. So I think get ready to integrate all of these very intense cosmic energies to integrate your soul's purpose. There's a lot pushing us into that aligned state. So you're really going to have to go into self-care, self-nourishment today, and to really honor this sacred awakening journey by nourishing yourself and only, going towards healthy people, places, and things, because we are kind of manifesting these new cycles in love. And when we practice the law of attraction, we need to understand we attract what we put out there. So if you are seeking healthy love, then you have to become healthy love from the inside out in order to create that into your physical reality. So meditation will really allow you to disperse these negative thought patterns when it comes to affirming what it is that you want in your life, because there is about to be a major paradigm shift when it comes to these karmic contracts, because many in the collective are waking up to their own personal psychic abilities, especially with that North Node energy that came in very heavily yesterday. And I do think get ready to face some major obstructions and roadblocks that are kind of needing to be overcome in order for you to kind of seek an alternative solution. So a twin soul connection is coming through in the energies today. And many of us are coming into that illumination of our spiritual purpose, our spiritual path. And many of the twins are preparing for that reunion energy as part of their purpose. So I feel really explore the depths of who you are today in the energies, because you are definitely incarnated with that twin soul blueprint in the physical reality as part of your divine mission. And this is a very complex mission, complex connection, because it is there to kind of get you to strip away all of these outdated beliefs. And it is very painful to strip away all of these false patterns. But we are here, twin soul or not, to bring this high vibration energy into the collective as part of this ascension journey. So I do feel get ready for a reconciliation with your twin soul counterpart if you have been in separation. And if you are on a twin flame journey, you are definitely going to know it. So keep those chakra pathways clear. I did notice the telepathy card earlier and I did not mention it. So there is a lot of telepathic exchanges going on within the energy. You likely are feeling this person's energy, their thoughts, their emotions, and in order to maximize that telepathic flow between your twin soul, you're really going to have to maximize the chakra body pathway, keep it clear, clear any blockages. There's definitely somebody going through a very transformative journey right now, shedding all of these negative layers. There's like this rediscovery of peeling back all of these layers from a negative situation in order to see things with that clarity. somebody is getting ready to, embrace a major relationship paradigm and make all kinds of external changes when it comes to these roadblocks and these obstructions in order to step into their highest service purpose. So definitely an awareness of some psychic abilities are coming through. And whether you are a masculine or a feminine, we all have these psychic gifts. So I feel like an activation of psychic sight, third eye vision, clairaudiency, and, clairsentiency coming through when it comes to these psychic abilities. And that is what we are here to master, developing, are these gifts, allowing our intuition to guide us instead of the egoic logical mind. So get ready for some passionate energy to be reignited when it comes to a twin soul recognition. And somebody's definitely stepping into their spiritual teaching role. Definitely a situationship that is helping somebody evolve beyond this stuckness, learning a major life lesson in the energies. And this is a gift. This is definitely a gift as part of this experience, this life, in order to move beyond any stuckness. So definitely a major soul awakening has taken place around your soul's identity, this higher level of consciousness, this expansion that really is happening in the energies now. And these energies are only going to keep intensifying until, we're in that home stretch when it comes to this very powerful, massive global awakening taking place. So I think stay in the present moment. There's definitely somebody in a very dynamic karmic relationship cycle that is serving somebody's greater purpose. And I do feel a major realization or an epiphany in the energies today because the divine plan is at work. There's definitely a lot unfolding in the energies, not according to your own expectations. And let's face it, it doesn't matter how much we think we are in control. We are definitely not in control. God, the universe, a higher power, whatever it is that you call it, is definitely orchestrating something in the energies today that is likely going to have some very positive, meaningful long-term results. So do get ready to be put to the test when it comes to a negative karmic situation. It's kind of time to address this situation, how you played into triggering each other. These negative, toxic, codependent situations are coming up to be addressed so we can finally correct this behavior at this time collectively, because we're kind of being asked to seek out our true soul family, our true soul tribe. So, we're releasing these toxic romantic partnerships. We're calling in these high vibration soul family members as part of our tribe, as part of our growth, as part of our expansion. And we are removing people, places, and things that have stagnated us, that have depleted us, in order to have that shift in perspective. Boy, that hanged man energy is coming out very strongly. I was going to write about this, journal about this hanged man energy, and that was the card that came out this morning when I was digging into some collective energy from my new Syrian starseed deck. So we're kind of suspended in time, like we are in the precipice of this rebirth energy, and we are gaining that new perspective, seeing things from all angles with this heart awakening. So definitely heart chakra activations when it comes to these abilities, these gifts, and this reconciliation with this twin soul, which is inching closer and closer on the horizon. So we'll see what needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. Holding on. Somebody's stuck in a situation, a divorce. There's definitely something completely over here. It's over. And likely the karmic entity in this connection is holding on, wanting to keep growing something that really isn't yielding any positive results. The sun is going down on a situation. It's kind of time to allow this ending to completely transform your life, because there is a renewal. And there's that inadequacy energy coming through. So there's definitely a divorce, an ending of a long-standing partnership. Somebody's been holding on for dear life, even though it's over. And it's kind of time for us as a collective to go through this renewal, this awakening, and to spread our wings, to release any feelings of inadequacy. So, we can't keep gripping to control, because there is a deep spiritual, intimate connection here that does represent unconditional love, and it's kind of time to journey towards this connection. That came out yesterday, that long distance trip. So I kind of feel this has been a very long and daunting journey, of separation, and I do feel quite possibly a masculine here that's really been dreaming about restoring the intimacy between the two of you. They know this is love. I'm being shown the Beauty and the Beast movie. So I feel like before it's too late, somebody's really going to have to shed that mask. Somebody's definitely been hiding the truth of them dreaming about you, dreaming about the intimacy, hiding the fact that I think they're getting ready to travel towards you, because I think maybe they've been spiraling, trying to regain control of their life. They know that this is going to be a higher level of commitment. So maybe somebody needs to release any fear of intimacy. Do get ready to receive a visit. I do think somebody is preparing to travel towards you as they disconnect from this very toxic relationship. They're trying to find their determination to fix what's broken. I also feel somebody's been secretly watching you from behind the scenes, likely on social media. So, but I don't think they're saying anything because they're still wearing that mask and you know, masking some pain still through addictive behaviors. Get ready for somebody to reach out around the next holiday, maybe around your birthday if you have an upcoming birthday. But somebody does intend to come forward, maybe with a proposal, definitely a higher level of commitment, because they're getting ready to send you a message. They want this loyal, committed partnership. And I feel somebody is definitely deeply hurt, wishing they could have seen your value the first time around. And they're making plans to apologize for sure. And I think you have been kept in the dark for a very long time within this twin soul connection. And there was definitely some past betrayal when it comes to trust. And there's definitely major walls and obstacles that somebody is needing to face when it comes to walking away from maybe even a life partner. There's definitely a major ending of a karmic cycle, walking away from the past, stepping into, you know, this loving energy, definitely making plans to come towards you around the next holiday, which would be where I'm at. I'm going to say Easter. Easter's coming up very soon. Or around a birthday, but there's definitely a deep heart attachment here, and somebody knows that this is a deep past life connection, major karmic lessons being learned, and somebody has without a doubt withheld a lot of communication, and I don't think you've spoken to this person for a very long time, but I think there's definitely this energy of the universe has a plan. There's unavoidable shakeup, a tower coming in, and you're going to have to rebuild from ground zero. And I feel somebody's trying to navigate very carefully when it comes to their finances. And I think getting ready to, you know, come forward with that emotional vulnerability. Somebody's definitely in the early stages of this rebirth energy when it comes to this lifetime partnership, you know, facing all of their fears and their past regrets of rejecting you in the past and wondering if they can come in and get that forgiveness. Going through a period of growth and expansion, definitely in the early stages of a rebirth. And there's a lot of Five of Cups energy. I'm being shown the Five of Cups. Somebody, I think, rejected you for a social circle, for a karmic relationship, and they wish they could erase the past. And let's face it, we can never go back and erase the past. We can choose to learn the lesson and expand beyond that and grow and evolve and expand. And I think somebody is really finding their strength to come forward after rejecting you to ask for that forgiveness, because they are passionately being drawn to you. And the universe is saying, hey, it's time to take a risk, to stop reliving the past and to go through this release and to travel towards this very spiritual connection. So I think definitely dealing with a masculine here, a father figure of some sort. You likely have a deep past life connection here. And there's a masculine knowing that it's kind of time to be that protector and that provider for this new family structure that we're manifesting. And there's a lot of lifetimes that the two of you have shared together. And this is the lifetime where I think you both kind of step into that self-mastery. And to gain those followers that will look to you for that spiritual advice and that spiritual guidance. And because there is a lot of intuitive wisdom here. And I think maybe in a past life, the two of you played a different gender role. And that's usually how it works on the twin soul journey. We have many past lives together. And, you know, if you're the feminine in this connection, this life, then maybe in a past life you were the masculine. And then to balance the scales, you have to kind of reverse the gender roles. But I kind of feel this has been a tireless journey. And somebody definitely got swindled by a lustful connection, a fleshy, lustful connection, addictions of any kind, really going towards some dark desires. And this has created this lack of fulfillment and this deep void inside. And I feel it's kind of time to face the consequences of that past choice. Somebody's definitely been living a double life, a secret life is what I'm feeling here. And they've really resorted to playing the victim, and this has in turn created victimization all around them because of this lustful temptation. And I think somebody has like overexerted themselves physically for little to no money. I think somebody's walking away from a foundation, and they're not walking away with very much as a karmic consequence. So somebody here likely is, you know, already in their power, in their purpose, you know, being that author of their own life. And this is what has created this deep shift of a void when it comes to abandonment. So I kind of feel there's a masculine really working through a lot of challenges in the energies when it comes to overcoming these feelings of aloneness, unwantedness, unworthiness, definitely missing you like crazy, definitely fighting for their freedom when it comes to stepping into this reunion and their service-based mission, digging really deep to understand why they sought to fill a void. And I feel there is a lot of ancient Akashic codes coming up, especially from the Middle East timelines that likely occurred in a lifetime a few centuries ago. A lot of ancient origins are coming up when it comes to stepping faithfully into your mission is what's coming through. So I do feel wealth is going to be restored as soon as faithfulness comes forward. Somebody is being pushed to bring forward that warmth, that love, and that care in order to rebalance a situation that I feel was walked away from. So a big lesson being learned in resentment. Somebody definitely did you wrong, and they're gaining a new perception. I think forgiveness is definitely going to be powerfully liberating in the energies today, as somebody really understands that they truly do have the power to attract what they need in their life. And right now they're attracting all kinds of negative circumstances as a result of this lack of balance in their life. So the universe will reward someone's efforts by coming forward. So I do think somebody is definitely struggling with some health issues, in need of some healing hands. I think somebody's definitely been ravaged in the energy when it comes to this solitary aloneness. And somebody, I'm not going to lie, I think has been just too lazy to make these changes when it comes to actively living their life purpose. And somebody's learning a very valuable lesson when it comes to stepping into their true calling and sharing this spiritual knowledge that they've learned as part of their fulfillment journey. So let's jump in with some tarot, guys, and see what needs to come through. Four of Pentacles. There's that holding on. Holding on. Somebody's been playing into all kinds of extremes here. Struggling with their money, struggling with their emotions, struggling with making this decision, kind of looking at things as black and white, very rigid thought processing here. And somebody is definitely, holding on, trying to protect what it is that they built. And they better be prepared for a shakeup, because the angels are saying it's time for action. There's a lot of fragmented energy coming through, a lot of stress caused by these negative experiences. Do be prepared for an unexpected shakeup event. Definitely rapid changes. You're going to have to find your ability to multitask in the energies, because it's kind of time to embrace this great sadness and to embrace healing the past once and for all. Stepping into personal growth that comes through facing challenges. And we don't grow and expand when life is easy breezy. We grow and expand in the throes of chaos and conflict and challenges. So I think get ready for somebody to come forward with an apology. They really would like to heal a past misunderstanding. So we'll see what else needs to come through. Page of Air. Somebody's needing to utilize their logic as they shift their perspective. A lot of insightful energies coming through. Intellectual challenges for sure. Somebody's receiving the information that they need. Although it's challenging, there's this careful review going on when it comes to this past heartbreak, this past pain. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot for the collective today. The Star, healing, wish fulfillment, and we've got this beautiful, generous, gracious Queen of Pentacles energy. So you are being asked to have faith in the future. Hold on to that dreams, because dreams are coming true. There are a lot of positive changes coming from a major ending that is creating a lot of challenges. But I think we're finally reaching that light at the end of the tunnel. There's a Queen of Pentacles here that is very generous, practical, gracious, has a solid family life, has a solid foundation on her own. And I think somebody wants to come forward with an offer to this Queen of Pentacles. They're trying to find a sensible approach when it comes to a renewal, an apology. Somebody is feeling the sensitivity of this connection and getting ready to open up their heart is what I feel. Maybe somebody was inexperienced in the heart space before. I think there's a lot of moodiness coming through when it comes to, you know, the battle between the head and the heart when it comes to bringing forward a message regarding this relationship paradigm. I do feel get ready for a brand new relationship experience. A brand new romantic encounter. I think get ready for somebody to send you a message, because there are a lot of heightened psychic abilities taking place when it comes to this renewal. So a major review of the past, and we do that with compassion and forgiveness. So it's kind of time to heal in order to go in a new direction. So you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an Aquarius with that star energy. But there's definitely been a revelation when it comes to some secrets. The High Priestess in reversed, the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. So that is definitely a divine masculine energy going through a major breakdown of a false foundation. The Four of Wands upright represents unity, celebration, gratitude, and prosperity. So somebody's definitely going through a major ending, a major breakdown of a false commitment, losing all kinds of material security in the energies when it comes to not honoring this truth on the heart. So there's definitely a rediscovery, a revelation when it comes to some truth being revealed. And I do feel a masculine awakening to his own psychic insights, but there is this energy of this masculine has refused to utilize his logic. He's refused to take charge of a situation and accept this twin soul leadership role. So there's a lot of restructuring when it comes to this masculine refusing to step into spiritual discipline. So it could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces, but there's definitely the ending of a false foundation in the energies. And it's kind of time to pack up and move homes. Victory lies on the other end of packing up and going in a new direction. 2 sixes. So there is a need for balance and moderation for sure. Somebody has had the blinders on. They've not been willing to make a decision. They've not been listening to the heart. They've been people pleasing is kind of what I'm feeling, with the blinders on, with the rose-colored glasses on, and in order to end these challenging times, they're going to have to find their way to move to peaceful energies. So there's definitely been some illness and a period of depression when it comes to a separation. And I feel relief is on the horizon. Victory is on the horizon. But somebody's going to have to make a very wise decision and to bring forward that public recognition to their counterpart. So that's when the promotion, the rewards, and the success will come, when somebody kind of removes the blinders, because somebody's been playing into all kinds of negative thought patterns, and that is definitely manifesting into real challenges in the energies today. So there's a lot of fear-based energy around money coming up. And I think somebody's resisted reaching out for help because I think they feel that that's a weakness, when in fact, emotional vulnerability truly is a strength. So this could even mean somebody going through a job loss in order to step into self-employment, loyal dedication when it comes to taking action and getting things going. So we'll see what's hidden below the surface when it comes to these energies today. Oh, jeepers creepers, the Hermit. So, you know, the Hermit chooses to go within to learn a lesson, chooses to embrace meaningful solitude in order to seek out that truth. There is a masculine preparing to be that example for others, that positive example, stepping into spiritual mentorship, going through profound self-discovery when it comes to what it is that they want to build for the future, the Eight of Pentacles. Stepping into learning when it comes to this spiritual expansion, maybe needing to go back to school, to take a seminar. Maybe somebody is definitely seeking that mentorship in the energy, really paying attention to the details as they go through this healing process, this death process, the Four of Air, the Four of Swords. And those insights do come through that meditative state. So somebody is definitely resting and rejuvenating before making that decision. Somebody here is definitely experiencing a lot of mental exhaustion, likely not sleeping well at night. When it comes to standing up for themselves, I think there's been a masculine that has, you know, not had the confidence to take charge of a situation and to stand up for himself, facing all kinds of challenges, losing a battle. They've really lost their strength and their power. And it's kind of time to move on with the Eight of Cups. It's time to move on. It's time to seek more from life than what you have been currently experiencing. So get ready to go on a spiritual quest. Get ready to step into your mission and to go after wish fulfillment. It's kind of time to choose to make that very big life decision that will have substantial impacts. But this is a change in priorities. There is somebody leaving a home structure and going towards what it is that they deserve, because it's kind of time. These seeds have been planted for quite some time, and somebody's efforts are about to be rewarded. Somebody has definitely been very, very patient when it comes to waiting for somebody to take action towards financial security and building this family legacy of peace and contentment. So there is a masculine that's been playing into all kinds of pride and ego, and it's kind of time to honor these family traditions at this time. So we'll get a potential overall outcome in the energies. Actually, I just noticed a couple more cards for underlying energies. We're going to talk about that first. So I didn't even see these cards. So we got the Knight and the King of Cups. So I feel somebody definitely was not emotionally vulnerable, and there's like this leveling up. The Knight to the King is growth, is expansion, spiritual maturity. There's definitely a masculine here that wants to come forward with a romantic offer. They want to fall back in love with you, and they want to sweep you off your feet. So get ready for a sudden love affair to come on your path today. There's been a lack of balance within this twin soul relationship, and it's kind of time to rebalance this situation. So somebody's heart is awakening to this connection, and they want to come in devoted, trustworthy, honorable, and there's this cautionary energy. This is definitely somebody coming in, a masculine coming in, could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, coming in with that solid romantic offer. I think they've hidden these intentions, these emotions for quite some time. The King of Cups isn't very open emotionally sometimes, and they've been seeking some counsel when it comes to coming forward with this offer, because they see you as this pre-Empress energy. They see you as somebody that has worked hard and tirelessly to enjoy a stable home life. And there's a feminine here that doesn't need anything from anybody. She definitely has given herself everything that, you know, a masculine could give her. Likely a feminine who is happily enjoying self-employment and enjoying solitude at this time, which is going to bring in, once again, that loyal, dedicated offer. And somebody knows that they have to face you. They're definitely going through a divorce, a very difficult situation, releasing situations that have not been serving them in order to step into loyal dedication, protectiveness. There's been a lot of apprehension when it comes to coming forward, because I think maybe this masculine is asking themselves, what do I even have to offer? She doesn't need or want anything. What can I bring in that will be suitable for an offer? And I think somebody has been waiting for the perfect time. And let's face it, there never really is a perfect time. So I kind of feel, get ready for some forward movement, a swift change of action. The wheel, so fresh new start. This is the end of delays is kind of what I'm feeling. As somebody prepares to rush in with a lot of passion with the Page of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Swords. We've got the two fastest knights in the deck. So this is going to come in fast, very fast, because it's kind of time to end all of these challenges and delays. Get ready for sudden or unexpected progress. The wheel, no matter how this change comes in, truly is positive change in your life. Somebody is getting ready to travel in very, very quickly. They're going to be decisive. They're going to be focused, driven, and determined, and they will defend this connection. Though I also feel they're coming in with great, great speed. They're choosing to utilize their intellect when it comes to facing these challenges. And there's going to be sudden, unexpected changes as somebody reviews their options, coming in very passionately, confidently, charismatically. They've been very restless when it comes to bringing in this offer. And there's going to be an event or a shakeup today that will require immediate attention and immediate action. So you're going to have to trust your instincts. There's a new passionate relationship coming in, and they want to end this past pain, this past betrayal. They want to bring this cycle to a close. I think there was a lot of betrayal in the past, a lot of sadness on both ends here. And it's kind of time to embrace this opportunity for renewal and to bring happiness back into a situation. Somebody's been carrying this weight on their shoulders for a very, very long time. And it's kind of time to end this addictive, melodramatic energy and to embrace this new enthusiastic opportunity, this new creative endeavor. I think there's been a lot of impatience when it comes to this offer coming forward. And I think get ready to receive some news or an offer or an invite. And this will be a beautiful creative endeavor that the two of you will fuel with your passionate love for one another. I think get ready to finish what was started quite a long time ago, because somebody is coming in facing you for that brand new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. So get ready to even maybe receive a windfall of abundance and inheritance, good fortune for sure, as you both step into this exciting new career opportunity together. Get ready to enter a very lucrative twin soul contract and maybe even a significant purchase. Maybe the two of you will be purchasing a home together. And there's definitely somebody going through releasing this illusion of being trapped in a very toxic situation, accepting responsibility for their past actions and making a better choice that will support their pathway to happiness, releasing all of these addictive, unhealthy habits, because you know, they've been in the dumps. They've been in the dumps. They've been holding on to something very toxic, holding on to this pain. And it's kind of time for these wishes to come true, for, you know, these dreams to become our reality. This really is a magical time and a time of good fortune. So have faith in the universe that everything is going to work out. So let's get a couple last messages from Spirit. So there is definitely a masculine here, deeply, deeply struggling, and all they can think about is this pre-Empress energy, and they are so grateful to have you in their life, and they want to come forward with a gift to show you just how much they honor the fact that you are their heart's treasure. So major shift in perspective. Somebody's definitely looking at this from a new lens, from somebody else's viewpoint. And there's been a lack of compromising. So there's definitely a masculine that is becoming very aware of these negative people and circumstances in his life that have been serving as a test. Okay. And I feel they're ready to show the world that you're the only one for them, because they know they're being given this chance to do this over. And they want to do it differently. They want to try a different approach, and they want to bring a lot of love in. They want to reconnect with you in the heart space. because their spiritual path has recently been illuminated. And I think they just want to make things right. They just want to heal this pain, this past betrayal, this melancholy, and to come forward with compromise. So, you know, I think there's a masculine that's been, you know, very depleted, pouring into everyone and everything that's not meant for him. Really victimized in the energy and choosing to kind of take his power back, because he can clearly see the company he's been keeping has not created a healthy space, and he's learning a valuable lesson. Definitely going through a very tough situation, finding his strength and determination to recover and to reciprocate a connection that was not reciprocated in the past. So get ready. Somebody's finding their bravery and their strength to come forward and do this. I think if you're the feminine in this connection, you've definitely taught somebody the value of true connection, and they're coming into compromise with an open heart and an open mind. They want to bring you a love offer, and they want to, you know, work on this partnership. So stay in that positive vibration, and that will bring more of that manifestation into your life. Practice that law of attraction and release the need to know the outcome, because everything is happening according to divine will. And this is where we kind of reach that threshold where we heal the past to stay in that enjoyment of the present moment in order to really embrace these future timelines. So somebody is getting ready to reach out because they do miss you and they do want to make things right. And that's what I have for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.